back home, the National Drug Regulator has upped its ante on anti-cancer drugs. The National Pharmaceutical Pricing Authority, the NPPA, has invoked extraordinary powers in public interest and has bought 42 anti-cancer drugs under price control. Select 42 anti-cancer drugs have been identified as essential to cancer treatment by the Ministry of Health. Archana Shukla joins us now with the details. Archana, what's the assessment of the benefits that patients will get on account of this?
Well, the government has invoked Para 19 in public interest, citing high out-of-pocket expenditure for cancer hospitalization, which in certain cases is almost 2.5 times higher than the overall average hospitalization expenditure, as the reason for price control. However, it is an experimental move. It's a pilot for proof of concept to bring non-scheduled drugs under price control. So instead of going ahead with a blanket price cap, the government has undertaken the trade margin rationalization approach and has capped trade margins of 30% for 42 drugs at the price to stockist level or at the distribution level. Remember, this is similar to what the government had done recently with certain medical devices. Well, this step is absolutely with good intention and much needed owing to the increasing cancer burden. However, in the initial reading of the list, there are several ambiguities that emerge that will need clarification by the authorities. Firstly, this is not a conventional approach, and it is unclear what was the basis of selecting these 42 drugs for trade margin rationalization. Some of the really high-priced big cancer drugs like Merck's cancer immunotherapy drug, pembrolizumab, have been not included in the list. It's not part of the list. Some of the drugs are old, others are new. Some are absolute monopoly, like Novartis's blood cancer drug nilotinib, brand Tasigna. Many other drugs like lung cancer drug erlotinib have large competition. So the competition products are sold at different discount points. So how will the trade margin rationalization work in these cases is unclear. Remember, cancer drugs follow a very different trajectory of sales channels and are in large part institutional, but are also sold through various other channels. Sometimes they're even sold directly to patients. So in many cases, we don't know what the common price for distribution is. And currently, the government has not shared the price comparison for any of the 42 products listed here. Hence, ascertaining the exact extent of price benefit to patient is difficult at this point in time. While the government claims that the tentative savings to consumers would be more than 105 crores and savings across more than 100 brands is expected to go up 80%, it still merits a detailed review. However, no question on the intent for going ahead with this price control.